Hey everybody, it's Kim from Mo Scrap, and I'm working on a Father's Day project, and in doing so I made this little insert so I can add more photos, added real estate I guess we call it. And while I was at it, I thought I'd do a quick little tutorial on how I did this in case anyone asks in the future, and plus sort of for my own little notes in case I'll decide to do another one in the future. This was inspired by Kathy from Paper Phenomenon. She has a video up called Steampunk Hybrid Project and Tutorial, and she makes a little makes an insert similar to this for that project, and I kind of took that and tweaked it to what I needed and the size that I needed. Hers is much bigger, but I'm working with a smaller project, so I just did it to fit my needs. So to make this, you'll need 2 pieces of 8.5 by 11 paper to make the base of it. And step 1 is your first piece of 8.5 by 11. I'm using craft cardstock. And with the paper at this length, turn this way, you're going to cut at 4 1/4, and your first piece is going to be 4 1/4 by 11. That's that piece. That's piece number 1. This is going to be your outside cover. And then you're going to take this and you're going to cut it 3 3/4, which will leave this little sliver right here, and this is just trash. And you're going to cut the length of this, instead of leaving it at 11 like this one, you're going to cut it at 10 1/2, and that's going to leave this little piece, which is just trash. You can get rid of that. Then you're going to take this piece and you're going to score it at, let me see my notes now, you're going to score it at 5, 5 1/2, and 6. This is your outside cover. So 4 1/4 by 11, score at 5, 5 1/2, and 6. That's piece number 1. The piece that you cut that's 3 1/4 by 10 1/2, you're going to score it at 4 3/4, 5 1/4, and 5 3/4. That's piece number 2. Okay, this is your second piece of 8.5 by 11 paper. Again, you're going to cut 3 3/4 here, and then cut to 10 1/2, just like you did the other piece. And this is your little sliver that's going to be trash. And just like the other piece I showed you, you're going to score it at 4 3/4, 5 1/4, and 5 3/4. And then this is going to leave 4 3/4 length, so you're going to keep this length. However, you're going to cut it down to 8 inches, and this is going to be the inside pocket. You're going to score it at 3 3/4 and 7 1/2. So that's the 5 pieces, or rather 4 pieces that you need. It's the outside cover, a set of pages, and the pocket for the very middle. So let's get to construction. I'll put it on this side. You're going to bend all your score marks. And like I said, this piece, which is the piece that is 4 1/4 by 11, this is your outside cover. You're just going to fold those 3 score marks, and the middle score mark that makes them the same length, you're going to fold that up, and then you're going to bring these 2 back and create this little mountain, I guess you could call it, in the middle. Score that real good. And I'm just using quick dry adhesive. I'm gonna, this little valley that's in the back, if my glue will work. Nothing's going right today, you guys. I try to be all prepared, and this is what I get. see if I can get that unclogged. There we go. So just use a little quick dry. And we're going to squeeze this together to create this little mountain right here. So quick dry, as you know, dries quick. So that's your outside cover. Now the 2 pages for the inside, you're going to do the same thing. Just fold at the score marks, creating that little belly in the back, mountain in the front, and we're going to center this onto the part that's sticking up. Add some quick dry. Probably squirted a little bit too much right there, but we shall see. So we're just going to center that, make sure it's even, or as even as I can get it on the video, and squeeze it in. So there's the first and last page is what you're creating there. Hopefully that makes sense. Then we're going to do that one more time. Oh, I forgot to fold. And as you can tell, I'm going pretty fast. When you do this, take more care than I'm taking. So we're just going to do the same thing. And you're going to line that up even with the first piece that you put in, which should be center. Probably more centered than mine is right now. Now for this little pocket that you're going to create for the middle, you're going to score it, fold your scores, fold this over. This is what's creating the pocket area. Before you adhere it, you're going to take on these score lines, you want to snip it about a 1/2 inch. You don't have to be exact, but right on that score line, give it a good little 1/2 inch snip, at least 1/2 inch. Then what I do is fold this down, put some quick dry, and then fold this over on it right there. Now at this point, you can use your whole circle punch and circle punch out the little finger pull if you want to, or you can just leave it like this. The end that has the little snips, that's where this is going to slip over right there. So what you want to do is put some quick dry on this side and on this side, and then just line it up, slip it over, and stick it. And that's what gives you the pocket in the middle. There you go. So once you fold it and, you know, crease it real good and everything, it'll open real good, and that's what creates your little insert. Easy peasy. Don't be all messy with the glue like I am. And then you can do your matting, which I've already done here. I'm using the Bo Bunny Timeless collection for the Father's Day mini I'm working on. If you want to cut mats for the cover inside and out, that'll be 4 by 4 3/4 4 going this way, 4 3/4 going that way. And then same here. For these pages, your mats will be 3.5 by 4.5. So hopefully that'll help you out cut your mats. And I cut 3 at the first measurement, 4 by 4 3/4, and I cut 8 at 3.5 by 4.5 to cover all these pages. And as you can tell with these pages, I use my circle punch again to, cut that out so it matches. Now this I left blank because it's going to be adhered down with a closure on it, so there's no need to put a mat on the back of it. So that's the little insert I created. Thanks, Kathy, for the inspiration. I hope you all liked the video and the tutorial, and if you make this little insert, let me know so I can check your video out as well. And when I have the mini completed, I'll be sure to make a video to share that as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.